G'day everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Diablo IPA. I did this one, that was my first beer I did when I first started brewing. I'm going to do it again before I go away, I'm going on a bit of a trip. Be gone for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, so I won't be doing any brew videos. I will do some travel videos on my other channel, which you should have a look at it. I do post brew videos on that channel as well, just to share it a bit. So yeah, so this is my last brew for at least 5 weeks anyway. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna heat this one up, so I'll have to whack it in the old sink over there in hot water to try and soften it, because it's still winter here. So everything is still a bit cold. With these Mr. Beer kits, they still have the sunken platform where they put the yeast. Nearly everyone else doesn't do it. Doesn't matter. I still can basically soak this and cut it from the bottom, so that'll make the job no harder. So I'll go ahead and do that. So in these kits, the instruction manual is behind the label. So I'm peeling that off, just to get in behind it so I can actually have a look at what it needs, it requires. I'm pretty sure we just put it in hot water, thin it out a little bit so we can pour it. And we'll boil up a couple of litres of water as well. Chuck that in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll definitely show you later anyway. On here is the full instructions on how to actually brew this product. So says sanitize all equipment using Mr. Beer no rinse cleaner. I just use no rinse cleaner, which is what I need. Assemble your keg according to instructions. It's not a keg, it's a fermenter. Remove yeast from under the lid, which I've done. Soak in hot water for 15 minutes. Fill your keg with cold water to number 1 mark on the back of the keg. It's not a keg. Oh, see, this is for a Mr. Beer keg fermenter thing. So this is a different setup. So basically, I just do it the way I know how to do. So this is, sorry about that. But anyway, it makes 8.5 litres. So what I'll do is I'll just put in a couple of litres of water in this. I'll pour the extract into it, stir it up, mix it all in nicely, and then fill it up with a little bit more water, and then add my yeast. Should be simple. I'm also going to add a brew enhancer. Don't say I always do it, but basically I'm going to do it because I've got it. I'm going to put 500 grams, this is 1 kilo. I'm going to put 500 grams of that stuff in, just to make it a bit more flavoursome, I suppose. I mean, it's pretty flavoursome anyway, but this will just give it more alcohol, I suppose. Oh, if the yeast can handle it. But yeah, you know, we'll see how we go with it, won't we? What I'm going to do now is just quickly give this a bit of a blowout. I've filled this one up with the sanitizer out of this bucket. I'm just going to make sure that everything's got a little bit of sanitisation on it. I'm going to do it again. I'm just doing that for a quick go over, even around the lid, just to make sure that nothing gets in when I open it. So it's always good practice to sanitize everything so you don't get bad bacteria in your beer as it's fermenting. And as suggested, I'm going to have to bring up about a litre, maybe 2 litres of water to the boil. Our water here in the taps at the moment are about 18 degrees Celsius. So I'll have to boil some water so I can dissolve the extract. So once I do that, I'll get back to you. So I'm just emptying out my, my fermenter at the moment, making sure that it's empty. Just to get the sanitizer I put in there out. And so the rest, which I've already sanitized everything around it, can be very cautious of course, is going to stay sanitized hopefully all the way through the process. So get rid of that. Alright, I've just been reading this. I'm doing it my way. It's easier. I know what I'm doing anyway. I've done it many times before. Basically, I'm going to pour my hot water in there, open up my my extract. I'm actually going to put, like I said, 500 grams of brew enhancer in there, just to enhance it a little bit, give more extra sugar. Hopefully it'll be sweeter or more alcoholic. We'll see how we go, huh? So we shall begin. Like I said, this is a quick video. It's probably only going to last you 5 minutes. But it gives you an insight on how quickly you can get this sort of stuff done. Okay, so I hope you can see this. I'm sure you can. I've set it up so you can at least see what I'm doing. First, what's the first thing I'll do? Measure out my enhancer. I need something to just put it in, which is my sanitized jug. So I'll measure my enhancer and put it in this jug. It's a little bit damp, it's going to get rinsed out anyway. Pop it on the scales here. Low. What does low mean? Battery's flat? Oh, the battery's flat. No, it's not. Okay, just cut my bag open. Pour it into me jug here. And I said 500 grams. Which is half a bag. 200. 3, 4. Whoop. Oh, it smells good. It smells like Maltesers. That's 500 exactly. Grab my jug of hot water. Pour that in here. Now these jugs, they can handle the hot water. There is a jug, the Fermentosaurus can't handle hot water like this. So, we're lucky. I'll put the enhancer in first. Now remember, I sanitised this jug already. Ooh, I think it cracked. Well, we'll just be careful there, shall we? Grab my spoon, which I'm going to throw a bit more sanitizer on it to make sure it's not contaminated in any way. And give it an old stir here. So you can already see it's already dissolved, nice and quick. Can't really go wrong there. Nice and hot water, so it's already sanitised. So now I'll get my jug of extract, a little pot of extract here. Bring it over. Oh, look at that. I'll pour it in. Oh, I can smell the hops in it. Bloody beautiful. All right. We'll use this jug for a little bit to get out the wonderful. Now the hot water's dissolving that nicely. And it's going to be very sweet, very potent at the moment. The kit said you don't have to put in a brew enhancer or anything like that. It's just not required. But I'm doing it anyway, because that's who I am. I'll just give that a quick stir and then try and get all the extra extract out if I can. And like I said, this is making up 8 litres. I'll probably go 9 litres maybe. Only because I put brew enhancer in it, so it'll still ferment well. Okay, ferment well. But I don't know, we'll see how we go, see how it comes up. Once I check the gravity of it. Meal, right we're at. What are we at? We're at 9 litres, how about that? So I'll give that a good stir. Now while I'm stirring it, I'm aerating it. Now I aerated it anyway, the water is aerating. I'm just putting a bit more aeration in it. There we go, just to give it a bit more oxygen so the old yeast can say, yeah, I love this, you know, that kind of thing. At the moment it's at about 32 degrees, so it's actually quite warm. So I'm gonna have to sit this for half an hour, a couple of hours maybe, just to add the yeast because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew I had too much hot water going in. Should have done a litre, but anyway. Gonna let that sit for probably an hour or two. Let it cool down to 25 litres. 27 litres is sort of minimum. And we'll go from there, shall we? All right, guys. It's about ready to be pitched. The gravity level is about what I'm gonna try first. Just fill up my little container here with, I've just wasted about 20-30 ml of this stuff, but I don't care. I wanted to get a gravity reading, and I'm going to get a gravity reading. Bit of foam on the top. Oop, probably too much there. No, that's good. Okay, we're at. Alright, we're at. If you saw that, all I did was get rid of the bubbles. If you can see where I'm at here, it's really hard to read actually, to tell you the truth. Well, we got 60. We're at 60. Okay, there you go. We're at 1060 at the moment in gravity. So we'll see what it comes out at the end. I'm going to give it a quick flavour taste, see how it goes. That is what I remember. It's got a very hoppy taste, very bitter. Quite nice, to tell you the truth. Very much looking forward to drinking this one. So we're now going to quickly pitch the yeast. Get that all done. I'm sorry about the music in the background, it's just a movie that's been playing. I'll quickly spray the yeast pack, just in case. Just make sure it's got a sanitizer on it, as well as the scissors, to make sure. It's always good to be cautious. I'll cut the yeast pack open. Pop the lid off. And pitch the yeast. Look at that. So this should activate within a couple of days, and I should get a nice little brew out of this. So there you go, all done. So that will go in a nice little warm area. Our heater temperature sits at around about 20 degrees in this house. Where I'm going to put it will be 20 degrees constantly. So it should stay nice and warm, and it will start fermenting within a day or so. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to do more videos in the future. We're going to have a break for about 5 weeks. After that, I'm going to visit a shop and do an all-grain brew using a complimentary grain father down at this shop. They kindly offer people a use of the grain father brewing system. So I'll be videotaping that one at the actual residence or at the shop. If you are after any more videos, if you're after any more entertainment from what I do have a variety channel it's called Pierres Variety Channel. Look it up on YouTube. I will put a link down below to give you the link so it's easier to find. Have a look at it. There's a lot of other things on there. I actually do travel videos, which are pretty good fun, as well as I do my band videos on there. So check it out, see what you think.